Nike and Adidas. Both of them have a long history of producing high-quality products for athletes and casual consumers alike. But which one has the best athletes? But before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing content. Let's get into it. First, let's take a look at how these two brands got started. Nike was founded in 1964 by Phil Knight, a former track and field athlete at the University of Oregon, and his coach Bill Bowerman, who was obsessed with improving the performance of running shoes. They started by importing shoes from Japan under the name Blue Ribbon Sports, but later changed it to Nike, inspired by the Greek goddess of victory. In 2023, Nike's global revenue reached approximately $51.22 billion, indicating a rise of around $4.5 billion when compared to the preceding financial year. Adidas was founded in 1949 by Adolf Dassler, a German shoemaker who had been making sports shoes since the 1920s. He and his brother Rudolf had a falling out after World War II and split their company into two, Adidas and Puma. Adolf, or Adi for short, combined his nickname with the first three letters of his surname to create Adidas. It is Europe's largest sportswear producer and the world's second largest after Nike. The parent company for the Adidas Group owns an 8.33% ownership in Bayern München Football Club and Runtastic, an Austrian fitness technology business. According to Adidas's latest financial reports, the company has generated $23.43 billion in revenue over the trailing 12 months, TTM. In 2022, Adidas recorded a revenue of $23.63 billion, marking a decline compared to the $24.71 billion in revenue generated in 2021. But which brand has the edge when it comes to having the best athletes? Well, that's not an easy question to answer because there are many factors to consider, such as individual performance, team achievements, popularity, influence, and innovation. According to Forbes, Nike sponsored 1,761 athletes in 2020, while Adidas sponsored 1,200. So let's look at some of the most famous and successful athletes from each brand. For Nike, we have LeBron James. LeBron James, the NBA's megastar, is one of the most famous and influential players in the league. The basketball player signed his first contract with Nike in 2003 during his rookie season, and it has been a long and profitable partnership ever since. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best soccer players in the world right now, and arguably of all time. CR7, one of the highest paid and lifetime Nike athletes, requires no introduction. With over 500 million followers, the Portuguese footballer is the most followed person on Instagram, November 2022. As one of the world's most famous social media influencers, it is safe to say Ronaldo generates far more revenue for Nike than any other athlete on this list. Serena Williams, the best female tennis player in history and one of the greatest athletes of all time. She has won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, the most by any player in the Open era. She has also won 4 Olympic gold medals and has been ranked #1 in the world for a total of 19 weeks. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Nike sponsors the Jamaican athlete. Fraser-Pryce's career spans a decade and a half, from the late 2000s to the 2020s, making him one of the most enduring track athletes in history. Her track success, particularly her consistency at major championships, helped to usher in the golden age of Jamaican sprinting, and she is regarded as one of the greatest sprinters of all time. Rafael Nadal, one of the top Nike athletes, is without a doubt the most well-known tennis player who is sponsored by a sporting super brand, though Naomi Osaka has given him a run for his money in terms of marketability. The sportswear giant owns the trademarked Raging Bull symbol, which appears on Nadal's custom-made clothing as well as a variety of clothing and other apparel for sale to the general public. While the Raging Bull symbol has become synonymous with Nadal and is widely regarded as his personal logo, it is actually the property of Nike, who registered the trademark. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods has been a professional golfer since 1996. He has only worn Nike shoes since then, particularly on the field. He signed an exclusive deal with the athletic brand and began wearing their products the moment he stepped onto the professional course. His longevity in the sport is one of his most impressive achievements. There are many more that we could mention, such as Usain Bolt, Roger Federer, Simone Biles, and so on. Moving on to Adidas, we have Lionel Messi. Highly regarded as one of the greatest football players in the world, his success and popularity enabled him to ink one of the most lucrative sponsorship deals in the sports world. He has been associated with Adidas since 2006, and in 2017, he penned a lifetime deal with the company. He is also one of the most admired and loved athletes in the world, especially in his home country of Argentina. Damian Lillard, one of the best basketball players in the world right now and one of the most clutch performers in NBA history. He has been an All-Star 6 times and has made several game-winning shots that have earned him the nickname Dame Time. Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian-born soccer player Mohamed Salah is one of the soccer players sponsored by Adidas. The Liverpool superstar and one of the sport's most decorated players is the icon of the German-based sports brand's attempt to dominate the African markets, David Beckham. The outstanding midfielder is renowned for his charismatic persona on and off the pitch. His terrific performance during his stint with Manchester United and Real Madrid made him a genuine asset for the German sports brand. James Harden. James Harden is regarded as one of the best all-around NBA players and prolific scorers. He often generates nearly triple-doubles in every outing. An example of that is when he won the 2018 NBA regular season MVP and his 10x NBA All-Star and 6x All-NBA first-team selections. These are just some examples of the outstanding athletes that Adidas has under its umbrella. There are many more that we could mention, such as Zinedine Zidane, Stan Smith, Steffi Graf, and so on. As you can see, these athletes have incredible resumes that showcase their talent and dominance in their sports. But that's not all. They also have a huge impact and influence on their fans and society at large. They inspire millions of people with their skills, passion, and personality. They also use their fame and fortune to support various causes and charities that make a difference in the world. So, who has the best athletes? Nike or Adidas? Well, as you can see, there is no clear-cut answer to this question. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and opinion. Some people may prefer Nike because they have more individual stars and more cutting-edge technology. Some people may prefer Adidas because they have more team spirit and more classic heritage. What do you think? Which brand do you like better? Which athletes do you admire more? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, and share this video with your friends if you want to start a friendly debate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.